So am I. I hit the wrong button.
Coming up on Headline News. A Glasgow man talks about living with encephalitis as part of World Encephalitis Day. Hello, you're watching Headline News. I'm Jessica Houghton and a very warm welcome to the programme. As part of World Encephalitis Day, that's TV Scotland has spoken with a Glasgow man living with the condition. Duncan McRitchie contracted the condition in 2015 after suffering from tiredness and confusion, which later resulted in a seizure during a brain scan. Duncan told us more about this condition and how it's affected the way his life is lived and why it's so important to raise awareness.
I had headaches, but the worst bit was the confusion part. You know, I was getting muddled up and feeling exhausted all the time. I didn't realise how serious an illness it was. They discovered I had viral encephalitis with a lumbar puncture. I ended up going to a doctor and they sent me up to hospital, and thank goodness here Myers saved my life. I ended up having a seizure while I was in a scanning machine, and they put me into an induced coma for about a week or something. But it's a long process of getting better from, but I'm one of the fortunate ones to have survived. Apart from the fatigue, I do have memory loss. Do you know, the worst thing is my poor sense of direction, you know. And when I meet new people, I know their faces and I forget their names, but that sometimes happens with everybody. But it's almost like a form of dementia in some ways. That's the way I can describe it, because it's like I can remember what I did 50 years ago, but I forget what I did half an hour ago, you know. My timekeeping's terrible. I'm not very good at managing my time. But what I was going to say, it's meeting new people, and it's embarrassing if you've forgotten who they are, you know. But that's affected me. I'd never heard of it. Never in my life I'd heard of it until I was a sufferer of it. And I think I've heard that 8 out of 10 people have never heard of encephalitis. I mean, we need to I could have died had somebody in here Myers not known that's what was wrong with me.
A 3D version of Glasgow could offer a fresh perspective